Look, I'll kick us off with the Brumbies. We've kind of broken into three categories. It's who you should know, you might know, and you might not know. So you should know Lachie Lonergan, or Nos Lonergan, as I will exclusively be referring to him throughout the year. Nos, I mean, he's 23 years old. He's now got the reins at the Brumbies with Falaufa moving over to the Force. This is his year. I mean, he was playing for the Wallabies last year, first choice hook at the Brumbies. He's, gone from a really dynamic ball player to really nailing down the set piece, which is more critical for your role as a hooker. And yeah, it's going to be awesome to see what he can do this year and push in to see if he can get into the Wallabies in that second or third hooker spot. So should be big. You might not know Billy Pollard, another hooker. I'm here to talk about front rowers, but he's 21-year-old and he's last year was the third or fourth choice, but this year's probably pushing for a bench spot. So he's also just an absolutely exciting young talented hooker. He did find his way into a Wallabies debut off the bench for the last 15 minutes against Argentina last year. So he also had a massive year, and we're expecting big things again from him this year.
Also played 80 minutes for Oz 8 in both games last year as well. So it shows how highly they rate him.
Yeah, for sure. And Nels, do you want to take us through some more players?
Yeah, another one you might know is Tom Hooper, the lock/6. He's 199 centimetres, 122 kilos. Played 12 games for the Brumbies last year. He has a massive work rate. This guy was making a tackle every 4.5 minutes and making a run more than every 10 minutes at that size. Very mobile, for a locker that size. Really impressive young player. Seemed to come out of nowhere, but he's got lots of competition with Swain, Frost, Neville. In the locks, Brown, Reimer, Scott, Samu Valentini in the back row. But I still think he's going to be getting some real good minutes there. Really exciting young player.
And do we see him more as a 6? I think we see him more as a 6.
I think so, yeah, at least this year.
Yeah, massive. Could easily be playing lock, but he's very mobile and, suits that, line-out dominance as a 6 for them as well. So it really just depends if they need to work him in because they've got good cover in the back row.
For sure. And Harry, do you want to take us through the two players that everyone might not know, or as I call them, Andy Muirhead's replacements?
Oh, gee.
Jesus. Okay, so Andy Muirhead's first replacement is Corey Toole, 22-year-old outside back. He already has 46 sevens caps and 43 tries to his name in the 21-22 seasons. He was selected as the Impact Player of the Year, the Rookie of the Year, and selected in the HSBC Dream Team for the World Sevens. And, of course, they won Australia, his team, the World Series in the 21-22 series as well. So just an outrageous debut season for him. And he's now committed himself back to 15s and should get some game time in the wing or fullback spot. And of course, he should be selected on haircut alone for those that have seen him as well. Beautiful, beautiful mullet there, which of course, it's sure to win many, many fans.
Yeah, better than any of those Kiwi mullets you see running around. This is a quality mullet.
It's the real deal.
There's chat that he could be one of the fastest, if not the fastest bloke in Super Rugby. There's some good sevens highlights of him doing he looks like he's playing for America in that he's, standing in the middle of the field, burns 2 players outside of him to score a length of the field try. He's just that quick. The other one would be Ben O'Donnell. And Ben O'Donnell's a little bit older, 27-year-old, very, very accomplished Aussie Sevens player, played 19 tournaments. He's a former Sevens Player of the Year. And he made a transition to playing for 15s for Connacht, playing 7 games in 2021. That's obviously through the COVID period. And that's off the back of a knee injury the year before. So obviously maybe not at an absolute 100% for him. And he's very versatile. So he's an option across the entire back line. But you'd think, again, if he is replacing Muirhead, it'll be on the wing.